Have you ever stopped and wondered, where do we really fit in? In the grand scheme of things? Today, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. We'll look at this amazing, elegant system we call nature, our, let's be honest, often messy role in it, and what it might actually mean to find our true purpose in it all.
So let's just jump right in with the big one, right? The question that really frames everything we're about to explore. Are we playing in tune with nature's harmony, or are we kind of off on our own, playing a totally different song that's throwing everything off? This is the core puzzle we're going to try and piece together.
Okay, so to even start tackling a question that big, we have to go back to basics. First, let's break down this incredibly complex world around us into its most fundamental building blocks.
First things first, what do we even mean when we say nature? It's actually pretty simple. It's the collection of everything that physically exists. All the units, the air, the dirt, the water, every plant, every animal, and yep, that includes us, human beings.
And what's really cool is we can organize all of those countless things into just 4 simple groups or orders: the physical order, the bio order, the animal order, and of course, the human order. It's a really simple way to see the structure of everything.
Right? But here's the thing. This isn't just some boring list. These 4 orders are all part of an incredible, living system. And the real magic, the real secret, is seeing how they all work together to create this perfectly balanced, self-sustaining whole.
And this is where you can see that beautiful balance in action. It's a cycle, right? A loop of mutual fulfillment. The physical order, think soil and water, nurtures the bio order, the plants. Those plants, in turn, become food for the animal order. And then, the animals complete that loop by enriching the soil. It's just a perfect, life-giving design.
And you know what's absolutely mind-blowing? This whole thing runs itself. It doesn't need a manager or a CEO. Just think about a forest. It's the perfect example of a system that is totally self-regulating. It just keeps itself in balance, no outside help needed.
There's another key reason this system works so flawlessly. It's built on a principle of abundance. You see it here. The amount of stuff in the physical order is way bigger than the bio order, and the bio order is much, much bigger than the animal and human orders combined. It's this pyramid shape that guarantees there's always enough to go around for everyone.
Okay, so we've painted this beautiful picture, right? A harmonious, elegant, self-running system. But, and this is a big but, this brings us right to the toughest question. Where in the world do we, the human order, actually fit into this perfect picture?
I mean, it's pretty clear the first 3 orders are all helping each other out. And they're definitely helping us. But the real question is, are we fulfilling for them? This is where that beautiful, cyclical story seems to hit a major roadblock.
And that, right there, is the heart of our conflict. Deep down, what feels right, what you might call naturally acceptable, is to be a part of that harmony, to enrich it. But if we're honest, our current reality often looks a whole lot more like domination and exploitation.
So how do we solve this? Well, to get to the answer, we actually have to zoom out. I mean, way out. We need to shift our perspective from just looking at nature on Earth and start thinking about the fundamental reality of existence itself. This is where things get really interesting.
So what is existence when you strip it all down to its most basic level? It's everything. And it's all made of just 2 fundamental things. Units, that's all the stuff we've been talking about, and space, the vastness that all that stuff exists in.
The difference between them is super simple, but it's also incredibly profound. Units are finite. They have a size, and they're always active, always doing something. Space is the total opposite. It's unlimited, it's literally everywhere, and its defining feature is no activity. It's a perfect, constant stillness.
Now, this is the part that changes everything. These 2 things, units and space, they're not separate, not at all. Every single unit, from a tiny atom to a huge galaxy, is completely and totally submerged in space. They exist together, inseparable.
And once you really grasp that deep relationship, it reveals this universal law that governs absolutely everything. It's the one unifying principle that brings harmony not just to our little corner of the world, but to the entire cosmos.
Just by being in space, every single unit automatically gets these 3 incredible properties. 1, it's energized. 2, it's self-organized. And 3, and this is the absolute key, it inherently recognizes its relationship with every other unit and it fulfills that relationship.
And that right there, brings us to the core revelation of this whole explainer.
The fundamental truth of reality isn't just that things exist, it's that they coexist. Harmony isn't some happy accident, it is the very fabric of reality itself.
Okay, so that's a pretty huge idea, right? Coexistence. But how does this big cosmic principle help us figure out our conflict, our purpose, right here on Earth? Let's bring it all home.
Well, it completely flips our idea of development on its head. See, the material world is cyclical. Things grow, they decay, they get recycled. But our consciousness, our understanding and awareness, that can grow and transform permanently. That is our unique human potential.
So here it is. This is our purpose. It's not about dominating or controlling. It's a powerful and simple idea. My participation in existence is to realize the coexistence and live in coexistence. To first understand this truth, and then to live by it.
So, we're going to leave you with that thought to chew on. Because understanding this is huge, but actually living it is what makes all the difference. So the question is, what is one small, simple, conscious way you can live in coexistence today? Thanks for exploring this with us.